He was the face of a new generation, explosive, fearless, unstoppable. But then, the spotlight turned harsh. Ja Morant's journey took a detour off the court into controversy. But now, the question isn't just whether he can bounce back, it's whether he can evolve. Drafted second overall in 2019, Ja Morant didn't just meet expectations, he shattered them. Rookie of the Year, All-Star, the heartbeat of Memphis. And his game, a blend of Westbrook's explosiveness and Iverson's swagger. But with fame came friction. 2 suspensions, millions lost, and a reputation hanging by a thread.
Morant said that the suspension included quite some horrible days, but gave him time for self-reflection and addressing some issues through therapy. That was just some of the things that he said. Take a look at what else he had to say.
It's been, a process. Obviously I wouldn't say, I regret it, but I'm, not happy that it happened. But like I said earlier, I can't say I sit up here and regret it because in the end, I feel like it made me better.
It was good to see Ja Morant at this press conference. It was bad to listen to him.
Critics questioned his maturity. Fans questioned his future. The league, it watched closely. Last season, Ja averaged 23 points per game, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, in 50 games, playing 30.4 minutes. This off-season, Ja Morant went silent and focused. No flashy posts, no distractions, just work. Sources say he's locked in, stronger, smarter, hungrier. This season isn't just about stats, it's about legacy. Can Ja lead Memphis to the finals? Can he reclaim his spot among the NBA elite? Or will the shadows of his past define his future? Ja Morant's story is still being written, and this chapter, it might be his most important yet. Are you watching? Zion Williamson is entering the most important season of his career. Boom or bust? The answer might shape the future of the Pelicans and rewrite the narrative around one of the most electrifying talents the NBA has ever seen. Zion Williamson. The name alone sparks debate, excitement, and let's be honest, a little bit of concern. After a roller coaster of injuries, controversies, flashes of dominance, and endless what-ifs, when Zion's on the court, he's a walking highlight reel. The 2025-26 NBA season might just be his defining chapter. 27 points per game in his healthiest stretch, shooting over 60% from the field, and let's not forget, he's built like a linebacker, but moves like a point guard. The raw talent? It's not just real, it's generational. Here's the catch. Availability is the best ability. Zion's missed more games than he's played in some seasons. Hamstring issues, foot issues, conditioning concerns. The Pelicans have been cautious, but fans have grown restless.
It's becoming a joke, and we know that this brother's got superstar written all over him, but he doesn't appear to care enough about being a professional.
What is it, 4 years now? We've been waiting for this promise to be fulfilled.
Yo, put the camera on me. Zion, we are waiting. They need you. They need you just to do what you're supposed to do.
Are you locking in? Are you really doing what you need to do to take care of your body, right? To be a professional athlete that we want you to be.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be on the court.
Is he savable?
Oh, he's definitely savable. There's organizations out there would love to embrace this kid and really get him to where he can be a great NBA player.
Can he play 65 plus games this season? The NBA world has longed to be a fan, to release and to celebrate his athleticism, power, strength, and skill. It's an unmatched package. Although very similar to Charles Barkley and Sean Kemp. But Zion is definitely unique. Not very often does a player come along with this combination of size, strength, bulk, power, athleticism, touch. Not only has Zion had physical issues, he's also been involved in some off-court scandals that have tarnished his reputation and left him with more baggage to carry. Will the baggage continue to weigh Zion down, or can he harness an inspiration and add fuel to the fire? Can he learn from his life? Can he mature and turn all of those negatives into positives? If so, he could create an unstoppable momentum. But it all starts now in the 2025-26 NBA season, and this could be his last chance. With a couple of years left on his contract with the Pelicans, they have again committed to him. But if he doesn't produce this season, they might look to trade him in the ultimate sign of giving up. Would any other team in the league be willing to pay him such a lucrative contract? Or will he end up in a similar vein of Ben Simmons, just looking for any team to sign him to keep him in the NBA? The Pelicans aren't just banking on Zion, they're building around him. DeJounte Murray, the new additions of Jordan Poole and Kevin Looney as experienced veterans, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, Yves Missy, Brandon Boston, Sadiq Bey, Jose Alvarado, and the 7th pick in this year's draft, Jeremiah Fears, provide Zion with a solid supporting cast. But Zion is the engine. If he's healthy, this team could be a top 4 seed in the West. Expect him to take on more playmaking duties, dominate in transition, and be the focal point of the offense. Zion's story isn't over, but if he doesn't change course soon, it might be remembered as one of the NBA's greatest tragedies. He was supposed to be the next LeBron, but 5 years in, Zion Williamson is fighting battles off the court more than on it. Zion candidly admits to struggling with diet discipline. So what does a successful season look like for Zion? 65 plus games played, 25 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, 5 assists per game, a playoff berth, maybe even a deep run, And if he stays healthy, don't be surprised if his name pops up in MVP conversations. Zion Williamson is entering the most important season of his career. Boom or bust? The answer might shape the future of the Pelicans and rewrite the narrative around one of the most electrifying talents the NBA has ever seen. Drop your predictions in the comments. Will Zion finally silence the doubters? And if you want more NBA deep dives like this, hit that like button and subscribe. We've got a full season of stories to tell.